Okay, task 1 of the Lab 8 is to create a copy constructor for the money.java class. We're going to modify money.java, and we're going to overload the constructor. And it's going to be a copy constructor. Describe here, we're going to make a duplicate money object and then copy the value of each instant variable. Okay, so we're not going to just, like I did on that credit card, just give it the exact value. I want to make a copy constructor that's given a money object. It'll make a copy of it. All right, so let's go to the code. In the money object, double click. Here we have the regular constructor, and we want to write a copy constructor. All right, so the copy constructor will be given a money object to make a copy. Here we go. So overloading it, meaning we're going to make the same function called money, but because it has different parameters, it's like it's a different function with the same name. It's overloaded. Oops. I like to use short variable names. All right, so we need to save the dollars and cents from the object given to us. Put it in our dollars and cents. So we're going to say dollars equals m dot dollars. Now, another thing to do, if you don't remember the names of your class variables, you can do this dot, and then you can see what variables are available. Cents, and then say m dot cents. Okay? So what we have done here is, instead of storing, just saying, oh, my money, I'm taking an amount, putting in my money, I'm creating a new money object and assigning it one by one the values of what was handed to me in the money object. So now I can create a new money and say, oh, give me a money that's equal to another value of money. And just to be consistent here, I can add a this in front of this, and it will be the same, has the same effect. So if I remember my class variables, I do not have to put this in front of them. But as you create more and more class variables and you don't remember them all, you can just type this, and then it will show you auto-complete the possibilities. Nice handy way to remember and to quickly type some of the variables that you're using in your class. Okay, so there is my copy constructor. So I'll put in here copy of m's dollars and copy of m's cents. You can't just say this equals m. That will not work. You have to say this object's dollars equals the object given to me, dollars, making a copy. And because it's a constructor, we don't have to do a return. Okay, so there we have our copy constructor. Takes a money object and makes a new money object with the same dollars and cents. We'll be using that in some of the other code. I am now going to write an equals method for the money object. All it does is test to see if both the dollars and cents are equal to the object it's being compared to. So the money dot equals, and then another money object as a parameter, will return true if both dollars and cents of the parameter are equal to the current object. This is object this, dollars and cents. Very simple method to write. Well, let's demonstrate that. So back to our Eclipse. Down at the bottom of the money object, they have the comments for what this is supposed to do. So in here, it's a public. It's going to return true or false. What is that? That's Boolean. Returns true or false. And the name of the method is equals. It takes a parameter of a money object, money M. Okay? It's going to return Boolean. Now I can do this on one line. It's as such. Return, and I simply test the logical value of this dot dollars double equal M dot dollars, and logical and this dot cents equal M dot cents. There it is, one line. If they're not both true, this will return false. So, and this is true, and this is true only if those are true. Both are true. There we have the equals method. There's not a whole lot to document here because it's such a short, but I might just say something like return true by comparing dollars and cents in one statement. All right, now we want to write a toString. I'm going to put that down, the comment down below here. The toString method, well, let's see here. It's going to return a string, so public string toString, and doesn't take any parameters. What do I return? Well, I just want to return dollars and cents. Let's see, the dollars, do I want to put a dollar sign in front of that? Let's check the specifications. Let's see here. But had 0 before the cents, so we need leading zeros in cents. Okay, so it looks like we want to put a dollar in there as well. Yeah, including the dollar sign. Okay, we can do this on one line as well. It takes a little knowledge of string objects, so you want to pay attention to what I'm doing here. I'm just going to return string dot format. This is a wonderful thing to learn. I learned this way back in learning C days. The format of my string. This is a string that's describing how to display the dollars and cents. What this means is I'm going to display a dollar sign, and then I'm also going to display in special code the dollars as a number, and then a dot, and then I'm also going to display dot 0 to D, meaning leading zeros before the next digit. And the arguments, I need an argument to go with that %D and that %02D. So the two arguments are going to be my dollars, this dot dollars, and this dot cents. Let's see, is that expecting a different parameter? It doesn't like that. It's expecting string long, and dollars and cents are, what are they? Dollars and cents are longs. So what's the problem? Okay, this is one of those errors that's very irritating. It has to do with the actual settings of my compilation, something that would be very confusing to a new programmer. So let me show you how I had to fix that. I did a little searching online, and I selected this error, copied it, and then did a search on that and the internet, and I discovered someone had solved this. It has to do with my compiler compliance levels. And you think, what in the world is that? Well, go here to right click on your project and properties. It's off the screen. I went to the properties, and in the properties for my project, underneath the compiler section, the compiler compliance level is set to low at for some reason to make it old or compatible with old stuff. I just bump that up to 1.7, and then I say apply and close. It'll say, wait a minute, you've changed my compiler some settings. I have to recompile everything. We click yes, recompiles it, and now this is working as I expected, and it worked the first time before because that compliance level apparently was the right level. Now let's find out if this actually does the right thing by running my project, and let's see what I don't want to run it as a SAM. Let's try that again here. Let's do this. Let's do run as Java application instead of the goofy SAM thing. There we go. Now my balances are showing in the proper type format that I expect. Leading zeros. Look at that. It's coming out with leading zeros led by a $sign. That's what that means. So study string.format. Very powerful little function to produce nicely formatted strings given parameters to go with the percent code there. That means the first argument I give over here will go here. This %02D means I'm going to be giving you an argument, print it out, format it with leading zeros of 2 digits, taking the value I give in the second parameter. So I've done now task number 2. Let's check if I've completed all the task number 2s. Looking back at the requirements, done that. Now I haven't assigned, let's see, I'm not getting the exact same output, so I'm going to have to go back and check, see what I did wrong.